Jason Ayres' Vanishing Point is the sixth installment in the Time Bubble series, a saga that blends science fiction, suspense, and philosophical questions about time travel. While each book can be read independently, Vanishing Point builds on the series' central conceit, mysterious time bubbles that allow people to move through time, often with dangerous consequences. The novel begins in Canberra, Australia, where scientists Henry and Vanessa Jones are conducting groundbreaking experiments in mind transference technology. Their goal is immortality, projecting consciousness back into younger versions of themselves to relive life with the wisdom of age. At first, the experiments seem successful, offering the tantalizing promise of eternal youth. But soon, disturbing consequences emerge. Timelines begin to fracture, and people start to vanish from existence. Entire lives are erased, with no one remembering they ever existed. The chilling twist is that only those who have previously passed through a time bubble retain fragmented memories of the erased individuals. This creates a small group of survivors who know reality is collapsing while the rest of the world remains oblivious. Among these survivors are Josh and Alice, familiar figures from earlier books. They realize that someone is systematically targeting those who remember, eliminating the only witnesses to the unraveling timeline. Their investigation uncovers layers of betrayal, hidden motives, and the terrifying possibility that the killer is manipulating time itself to dispose of enemies in the past. Key themes: time manipulation, the dangers of altering history through mind transference; immortality and hubris, the Joneses' quest for eternal youth becomes a cautionary tale; memory and erasure, survivors grapple with the fragility of existence when timelines collapse; suspense and betrayal, a ruthless killer targets those who know the truth. The middle arc intensifies as Josh and Alice investigate the killings. Their search takes them through shifting timelines, where allies disappear and enemies reappear in altered forms. Each disappearance raises the stakes as the pool of survivors dwindles. The narrative balances high-stakes action with philosophical questions. If immortality erases history, is it worth the cost? The climax arrives when Josh and Alice confront the mastermind orchestrating the erasures. The confrontation is both physical and intellectual, forcing them to grapple with paradoxes of time travel. The villain's chilling logic, why kill your enemies in the present when you can dispose of them in the past, underscores the terrifying potential of mind transference technology. The resolution is bittersweet. The timeline is partially restored, but scars remain. Some lives are gone forever, and the survivors must accept that reality itself has been altered. The novel closes with a haunting reminder of the fragility of existence and the dangers of tampering with time. Ayres' prose is fast-paced, imaginative, and suspenseful, blending technical detail with emotional depth. Readers praise the book as completely original and thoroughly engrossing, noting its roller coaster pacing and thought-provoking themes. Ultimately, Vanishing Point is about the cost of immortality, the fragility of memory, and the resilience required to confront betrayal across time. It begins with scientific ambition, crescendos in paranoia and suspense, and ends with a haunting vision of altered reality.